right, great Friday morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Cesar Mascoro Jr. with Manufactured Home Sales Mastery, in with our 15 Minutes to Mastery episode number 254. Coming to you live from Tyler, Texas. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you've had a great week. 2 weeks down in July, second half of 2024 is officially started, and we are into the second half of the month. How's your month turning out? How many homes have you got delivered? How many have you sold? What is going on? Have you checked in with your goals? Today, we're bringing you a little bit more of information, inspiration, motivation, so you can get your day started off on the right foot. And today we're talking about teamwork. We're talking about how no one man is an island unto himself. You can't do it alone. If you're going to do great things, you're going to need great people around you to make it happen. So, as we always do, we start with a quote. And today's quote comes from the great Henry Ford, which says, "Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success." Working together is success, because when you're building something great, when you're doing something bigger than you, it takes more than just you. You can't go it alone. Too many people fail when they try to do something on their own, by themselves, thinking they can get it all done on their own. Now, it may start out that way. You may start out having to do this on your own. Now, this message is not just for owners, or it's not just for C-suite level management or upper management. This is for you as well, the housing consultant out there, the community manager out there. You can't do it alone. Well, you may think, well, who do I have? How can I turn to people? What am I supposed to do? You have your team around you. You have people within your close circle that can help with certain things. And we'll get into that here shortly. But really want to talk about what it means, or what it takes to build something bigger than you. Okay. And so we want to talk about that and talk about the importance of what it would take to be able to get that accomplished, because too many times I run across people that want to. I've done it myself, man. There's been other businesses that I've told you that I've tried to get going over the years, and it always seemed to flame out, right? And that's probably 99% of all businesses that try to get going. Okay, because you're trying to do it all on your own, but you need teamwork. It takes other people. Why is having other people on your team so important? Well, because even though you may consider yourself a Renaissance man, and I do, all right, I consider myself dangerous in a lot of different skill sets, but it still takes that knowledge. You still have to have this diverse range of skills available to you that can really dive in deep into certain aspects of any particular business. So in this case, you as a housing consultant, you may be great at building relationships with people. You may be awesome at being able to influence your buyer to make a decision. However, you may not be that great at details. You may not be that great at getting applications done. You may not be that great at marketing, whatever it may be. Now, at the beginning, you're going to have to start by doing it on your own, because unless you've got tons of money coming into this where you can invest in yourself by hiring other people to get it done, I don't encourage that, because then you don't really learn what it takes to get that done. Okay. It's the same thing I did when starting Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. I dove headfirst into everything myself so that I can alerts coming in from the phone, so that I could at least be able to speak somewhat intelligently to someone that has more skills in a certain subject, because I did it myself. I learned a little bit about it. So now I can at least express my message or my desire to this person in a way that makes sense. Okay. And then that person can run with it and make it happen. But having that diverse skill set available to you that complements your strengths, it's just something that truly is beneficial. Also, by having a team of people, now you're increasing innovation, you're increasing creativity, you're increasing ideas, you're able to truly expand exponentially and be able to delegate so that things get done in those things that you don't have the strengths in, right? And it also leads to increased productivity. Now you got a division of work and effort amongst the team, and everyone can go in and execute. And when those things are happening, now you as an individual, whether you're a house consultant, general manager, or owner, whatever your situation may be, now when you have a team all working in this with the same goal in mind, right? Maybe in different areas, but with the same goal in mind, now it frees up mental bandwidth to make even better decisions, to be able to come innovate more, to be able to really focus in on your area of genius, right? And along the line, you also have the support of the team. So it's huge. It's huge because now you're achieving common goals. You're building a great working environment. You've got an office of people that all just want to excel. There's no drama. You know, when you walk into sales offices, and they're all over the place. They're all over the country, right? You walk into sales offices and you can feel, you can cut the tension with the knife. You hear the gossip. You got people talking behind each other's backs, constant complaining, all those kinds. When you have that type of environment, you don't have an environment where people are working as a team. You're not promoting that teamwork culture. You're not promoting a personal and professional development. So you got to think about that. If your location is like that, there's something wrong within the culture. Plain and simple. You can't deny it. You can't run from it. So if you want to change that, you got to change the culture. And so, of course, when you have that team, now you're scaling the business, you're growing, you're building a better customer experience. So how can we build a solid team? One, you got to hire people for your cultural fit and the skills. They got to fit the culture. First, you got to know what that culture is going to be, and then you hire to fit that culture and the skills that are needed. But first, it must be about the culture. You can develop the skills, but it's got to be about the culture. Don't mess with the culture. Foster open communication. You got to make sure that you are promoting open communication. It's just like with anything, any sort of relationship, communication is key. Encourage the teamwork. Always promote teamwork. You've got to give them the training and the development that they need to be able to execute at a level so that they feel competent. And that competence, you've heard me say before, leads to confidence. And now everyone is humming along, man. It's a smooth and powerful machine. And don't forget to recognize and reward their contributions and success. So let's run through these once again. First, you got to hire for fit and culture, right? Make sure you're hiring correctly. Next, foster communication, foster open communication. Make sure that the lines of communication are always open. Encourage teamwork, encourage working together, encourage that, build that environment within your organization. And you've got to provide the training and development so that everyone feels that they're moving forward, they're growing, they're just continuing to improve, because that boosts confidence, right? And lastly, make sure you recognize and rewarding contributions and successes. You do that and you will see where your business will just exponentially grow and explode. I wish you nothing but success in the manufactured home sales industry, because that's what we do here at Manufactured Home Sales Mastery, and help take your life, your business, your career to a whole new level. And we do it by empowering you, by helping you achieve these goals, by helping you and your teams become better and more productive and more efficient to be able to help more families out there to become homeowners. Have a great Friday. Get on out there, set up a fantastic selling Saturday. And as always, I can't wait to meet you.